Hey everyone, it's Kayla, and today I'm here to talk to you guys about Rainbowthon 2.0. For those of you that don't know what Rainbowthon is, it is a read-along hosted by the members of the Wolf Pack, and this time myself, Jillian from BookishAndNerdy, Lainey from Gingerreadslainey, and Riley from Riley Marie will be hosting the readathon. Be sure to check out their channels and Twitter accounts below. I will leave a link to their stuff below. Rainbowthon 2.0 will start on February 7th and go to February 14th. We'll be hosting Twitter sprints throughout that week, and be sure to track your progress with hashtag Rainbowthon. Be sure to use that hashtag on Instagram, on Goodreads, on Twitter especially. We were very surprised and grateful by how well Rainbowthon went over last summer. It was a huge success, and we so appreciate you guys. You all made it so amazing, and we hope that round 2 is just as great. For those of you that don't know exactly what Rainbowthon is, basically it's a readathon where you can pick a book for every color of the rainbow. I'm sorry to say that for the sake of this readathon, indigo isn't a color of the rainbow. So basically red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. And yeah, 6 books may seem like a lot, so one of the rules is that you can combine up to 2 colors for 2 books. So you can read a minimum amount of 4 books to a maximum amount of 6 books. Or you can decide to choose 4 to 6 books of one color and try to read them throughout the week. The goal is to read at least 4 books. And if you read 6, you're awesome. As I was looking at my shelves, I saw that I had a lot of blue books that I have to read that I'm actually in the mood to read, so I decided to just stick with one color for this Rainbowthon. Last time I tried to read a book for every color of the rainbow. Epic fail. Just saying. So let me show you what I picked out, and if I read 4 of these things, I will be very happy. First up on my TBR, we have Dark Fever by Karen Marie Moning. This is an urban fantasies book, and it's the first book in a series. I've heard that they're so addictive and so fast-paced, so I thought this would be great for a readathon. I know that Riley and Lainey both love this series. I know that it's well loved on BookTube in general as an urban fantasy, and I just can't wait to get into it. And also Kennia from MyLittleBookShelf said that this kind of reminds her of an adult version of The Mortal Instrument, which, you know, even if it's not true, I'm all about that. The next book I picked out is Shatter Me by Tahereh Mafi, and no, I actually haven't read this book. I actually own the whole trilogy, including the novellas, and I've never read it, and I'm going in with very low expectations. I pretty much know exactly what happens in this series. I've heard that the dystopian elements are lacking in this series, but I'm just really in the mood for angsty romance, so I hope I get that out of this book, and I think I will, considering I've heard everything about it. Coming up next, we have Amulet Volume 6, Escape from Lucian, and this has a blue spine, so I was like, yes, this is perfect. I love the Amulet series. It started off a little slow for me, but the illustrations are absolutely beautiful, and I really want to read this 6th installment because the 7th one comes out this year. I mean, it's been a couple years since this installment came out, so I mean, it's a work in progress, guys. I'm really anxious to get to this volume. It's so adventurous. The characters are so awesome, and I can't wait to see what their fate entails. Nothing says readathon success like graphic novels and comics. Let's be real here. Speaking of comics, next up I have Runaways, the Complete Collection Volume 1. I believe this contains the first 18 issues of Runaways. It's a Marvel comic by Brian K. Vaughan, who is the author of Saga and also Why the Last Man, which I'm really enjoying. He's quickly becoming my favorite comic book author, and I'm all about Brian K. Vaughan right now. So I really want to get to this. It's about 6 teenagers who discover that their parents are part of a crime ring called the Pride, and I guess things snowball from there. And like I said before, comics are the key to success. They really are. And the last blue spine on my pile is The Winter's Crime by Marie Rukowski, and this is the 2nd book in the Winter's trilogy. The first book was The Winter's Curse. I read that last year around March. Really loved it. It has a slow burn build of a fantasy world. It has concepts of slavery and revolution and politics and everything I actually love about fantasy. It's not quite magical, but it's set in a make-believe world, so to speak. I figure that if I read this book in February, it'll be fresh in my mind right before The Winter's Kiss comes out in March. So yes, I'm definitely excited to get to this and to feel all the feels. So those are the books that I'll be reading for the hashtag Rainbowthon 2.0. Let me know below if you'll be participating. Let me know below if you have a TBR in mind, and make sure to follow all of us on Twitter and Instagram and YouTube, and I'll leave all those links below, and I will see you all soon with another video. Bye!